Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Avowed and welcome to the crazy cult suicide village, as it is better known. We are currently in Razvan's hut, and I'm just gonna look at the lights for a second because it makes me happy. Look how it changes things. It changes things. Look at it, the light it's beautiful. Anyways, we're gonna read his journal. A torn journal with a weak binding that barely holds the pages. Alright, it's trying its best. You can make out some limber writing among the smeared and faded runes. I have no answers, despite ... as possible. The voices seem to sing only to me, they ... night and day, telling me of times in the recent past as if they were yesterday. ... form a dissonant chorus, perfect in its imperfections. Non-stop as if to introduce me to their strange world. Oh, to be like them, no hunger, thirst or pain, no doubt or worry. My people suffered, closed minds in solace. I've discovered a ritual that will usher them unto the skies. They will be ascended, an enlightened choir of the lost. I've discovered a cave located to the south near the shore. There I will find a way to lift them to a higher form of life. I sealed the cave with an ancient cantic, sung from mother to child among my people. Only those among my flock will know the way. I will see my people ascend. Their voices will join the choir.
I knew someone was out there. He killed everyone. He wanted to kill me.
Breathe, Marius. Steady yourself. Your mind and soul are fragile. Now more than ever.
Years of worrying myself sick. He's out there, Envoy. This Korba is still out there.
What's a Korba? A limber expletive for a person who cares little about social norms or the feelings of others. We'll find Razvan and end this.
I don't know if He killed my entire village, Envoy. I think I know the contact Razvan used to seal the door. It's a poem my mother told me when I was a child. She said those words would always open doors. I never knew what she meant. If we're gonna go after Razvan, we better get to it. Before I pass out where
Let's go! What is that over there? Does it want to kill me? Whatever it is, it wants to kill me. Oh, lots of things want to kill me. I'm being defeated by the fungus. I guess that's kind of the story of this game, to be fair. What is down that way? Get bonked. Ow. Oh, hi. He was a someone in the area, but God knows who. Are we quite bloody done? I actually think I came the right way, kind of inadvertently.
There must be the door.
Mizu Ravul. So this one in the back? I think it's this one in the back. Hello, buddy. Get absolutely shredded. That was great. Now I'm slightly on fire, but that's okay. Ow. Who hasn't been slightly on fire before? Nerds, that's who.
Come on!
I do miss my 10% healing, I'll say that much, but it's nice to mix it up a little bit. You two okay? Because, I think we're there.
Sing free our voices lifted high. Our spirits laughing in the sky. Hope that did something.
Speak, friend, and enter.
Onward.
Why will nobody give me a Lord of the Rings game like this? That's all I've ever wanted. It's a Lord of the Rings game that plays exactly like Avowed, and it just lets me play through the films. I'm not asking for much. It seems like such an obvious thing to make. And yet, they refuse. We get the Shadow War games, which were good, but you know, and then we get the third person. We always get third person
Someone's living here.
weird
I'm sure
action
of it.
RPGs.
Oh, maybe it's not him.
I think it's probably him.
With my luck, it's definitely him.
That looks safe. Oh no. Just in case. Don't you want it to be him, Marius? Okay. Manifesto of the Quiet Invisible, Part 1. The accident in the taller chamber weighs upon the workers. In their last moments, I offered the dying a chance to test the concoction for the Ascendant ceremony, though they seem too weak to survive the experience. I'm close to a breakthrough, and it is clear that had they not been at death's door, they would have joined the choir of the Ascended. Absence of evidence is not evidence. Razvan. Numpty. Well, that's where the other door comes out.
Don't know if I'd rather see Razvan alive or dead. If he's dead, he can't hurt anyone else.
Well, if he's alive, he won't be able to hurt anyone else for long either. Don't worry about it. Aw, yeah. Common mace, baby. Whoa! 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 Dude in the back shredded me. Absolutely shredded me. Yeah, heal that numpty. Jesus Christ. Did not expect to take quite that much. It was 3 hits or something. Absolutely whomped. Whoop. There it is. Had to be something up here, right? Just gonna go with that corpse down there. It's very shiny. Alright, well, I guess I came around for the little bit of loot. That's alright. Is this wrapped around? Oh, hello. I'm guessing it's that. What? Sorry, Giata. It was you or me, girl. It was you or me. I'm sorry. I should heal. I guess. Such a normie thing to do.
All the time. Please just let me work.
Well, he's alive.
Work.
Does he even know we're here? We could just leave.
New voices. Flesh or spirit, I should ask. The others say you're flesh, but the others are known to lie.
You lived long enough with the Dream Thralls, you started to speak like them.
Dream thrall. What a wonderful word for those souls you slaughtered to get here. They speak with more clarity now. I have long heard the voices of ascended beings. Beings beyond pain or hunger or death.
He thinks he's a watcher. Pathetic.
I sought to raise the voices of my flock, to raise them, to become as the voices that sang to me were. The chorus of voices that surrounded me, told me lies among their truths. On that day, I sought song but only heard screams.
Duke de Dragu, Korba. You killed everyone.
I know this voice. Older now, perhaps. One of the missing ones. You have your father's tone. Your mother's diction.
Are you even aware of what you did?
Too aware. Yes. The voices won't let me forget. If I scream, I can quiet them for a time. but they're never gone. My people were to become ascended beings, like those who spoke to me before. Voices ephemeral, wise, and never afraid. Instead, their voices became screams. From the next life, they curse me. Call me killer. Call me death.
If he is truly a Watcher, then it stands to reason his own victims would drive him mad.
I don't care. This Korba killed my family.
But I have since found a new choir, full of life, and set loose from the shackles of will and doubt.
New choir? Do you mean the dream thralls we faced to get to you?
Dream thralls? No. They are more connected to the land than any of us. The island holds and caresses them as it will us all. Perhaps one day you will join my choir as well, my little lost one. I will lead you to sing for the gods themselves.
I have run from you my whole life. And you're just a madman in a cave, talking to dream thralls.
You ran because you were afraid. Now you come back to me. My lost lamb. My tiny little bell.
Now, he killed a lot of people. Right? He killed a lot of people, including Marius' entire family. But he's clearly mad. It's like, at what point can you blame people for their madness? Is anyone evil? Like, some people are just bad people. And some people are, like, super bad people. But then some people are, like, I think the worst of the worst, generally speaking, are a little bit mad. And at what point do we abscond them off their blame? Because it's just not within their control. It's very easy to sit and judge from a place of mental stability, or, well, relative mental stability, and say, well, you shouldn't do this, that's wrong, you can't kill 25 babies with a lawnmower. But if the voices in your head tell you to kill 25 babies with a lawnmower, how, and they've said that your whole life, how much are you to blame, really? You're probably not. It's not to say there shouldn't be repercussions, but I guess this is why the insanity plea exists. Anyways, Marius, what do you want to do?
You murdered a village to satisfy your sick vision of ascension. But really, you're just a lost soul down here grasping for meaning. I don't remember my parents. They obviously trusted you, but they didn't know you, did they? Not really.
They were shining souls. Their voices passionate. Their words sharp like the crack of a whip.
I see no reason to give this man a quick death. Let him rot down here, for all I care.
Okay. I would have preferred to kill him, probably. But, this is one of those circumstances where I think you just have to let Marius decide. So, you're just a shade of a man, Razvan. I leave you to rot in here in madness and isolation.
A prison of silence. A fate worse than death.
I am never alone. The voices caress me, fuel me, punish me. No matter what I do, I am never alone. No matter what I do, I am never alone.
I can't figure out how I feel now. I do think leaving him here to rot was the right decision.
Do you feel like your family can rest now?
I don't think they wanted rest. I think they're happy haunting Razvan for what he did to them. I've spent my whole life afraid of something I couldn't remember. And now I've found that thing and overcome it. I need to think about all this. Maybe we should check on Iancu, see how he's feeling.
I rather strongly suspect that Iancu will not be surviving events. I mean, I would have killed him, but it's you can't take away that decision from Marius. Dreamfall notes on captivity. Most of the time, their eyes seemed dull, as if their souls were missing or repressed. Most seem locked in a state of terror. No matter what is happening around their cells, their voices have yet to join the ascended chorus. Interestingly, one of the petitioners began clawing at the cell door as if they wanted to be released. I opened the door and observed a change to a similar state of terror I'd seen in the other petitioners. It is possible that scraps of the soul remain in the one, and not in the others. Sadly, I doubt such animalistic terror will allow their voices to join in with the chorus. Well, that's the way out. Guess we're going to unlock some doors. Poor guys. Oh god, my lockpicks. My poor lockpicks. This is what we trained for, guys. This is what we trained for. I need to get back to buying as many as I can possibly find, though. It was all about this moment right here. There's 13 lockpicks I've just had stolen away from me. Okay. Hello, buddy. Okay. Whee! Anything else? I don't feel like I've been everywhere quite yet. Well, there's two routes, wasn't there? We didn't come down here. He kept talking about the Dreamfalls we had to kill to get here, and I was confused because we didn't kill any Dreamfalls to get here. We literally didn't kill any at all. But that's obviously because we took a sneaky little side route. Guess I'll go kill them anyway. Choo 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 choo. Okay.
That was fun.
Kind of just sounds like I'm saying Jew over and over again. That's not what I'm going for. It's like a choo 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 choo. You know what I mean? You get me.
Caution, envoy. I see something moving in there.
Okay. Curious. What do you mean? In here? Hello? Hello? Faded worker log. Few months. The work on the collapsed tower has been rather productive. Razvan has, his wisdom be praised, discovered for us a more blessed home underground. He has sealed it with a cantek my mother signed to me when I was a child. Praise his wisdom and compassion. We have drained the lava from beneath, and Razvan has declared a promising number of caverns and chambers to serve as homes for us in the future. Sadly, one of the larger chambers collapsed and filled with magma. Why am I doing that? Stop it. Filled with magma, taking the lives of a few of our brothers and sisters. Razvan reminds us that the sacrifices were in service to the community, and that we will hear them singing soon enough. I did the thing again that I do. Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh god! I've eaten like half my lockpicks. What a horrible world we live in. Didn't I already come this way? I just waste 5 lockpicks for no reason. Certainly feels like it. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Thank you. Yeah, we came. Oh no. I think that's probably everything then. Can I do this, by the way? I started to hurl myself across there, and I got about halfway there. I thought, See, I think this is the way you're meant to come, right? Typically. And so, Maris's text just then was him warning me about Razvan. And no, of course, we've already kind of dealt with that situation. So really, I just went around and wasted a bunch of lockpicks, which is cool. I'm gonna go back the other way though. As in leave through the exit by Razvan. Now, that would suggest I know where I'm going right now, which I definitely don't, but that's okay. No, I already came this way. Where did I go? Wait, no, this is the right way, I think. It's quite hard to find my way back. I think it is this way. But then that wouldn't make some. Wait a minute, what's going on down there? Can I go down there? I mean, it looks like I can go down there. I'm a little suspicious of that. I just want to get back to Razvan. I'm really struggling to find my way back over there. It's over there, right? Can I... It's pretty cool. That's a good bridge right there. Not good enough, apparently, but it was a good bridge. Oh, wow, 594 quid. Okay, I'm glad I came back. Nothing else here? Just gonna be thorough. Like the eagle. It's also not where I want it to be. Which means I need to go this way, I think. Razvan, where you at, buddy? I say buddy, you know, within context. Alright, so that's the way out. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. No, that's the way out. That's the one that went under. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, hello. There's a whole room I didn't go in. Alright, cool. Okay. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I hear, yeah, there, hello, beautiful. You might only be a bluey, but I love you anyway. There's a note there as well. Manifesto of the Choir Invisible. I cannot recall the last time I stepped out of these safe caverns and into the harsh surface that teems with danger. Still, my flock has grown with new members, those who appear to step between the world and the next. Perhaps these gibbering unfortunates are the key that could unlock the ascent. Perhaps with their help, I can plunge again into that calming void between the waking moments. Perhaps finally, the screaming will stop. Ooh! Game, shut up! Battle trance. One-handed mace, seemingly. Alright, now I feel better about leaving. It just felt weird that I didn't get anything. So, I'm glad we stuck around. Battle trance. A lot of damage, but look at the stun. Look at the stun. But that's what you get from maces. Okay. Okay. Wait. Ability. Let me just check something here. Oh, baby. Okay, so we've got two things here. Rallying Strike. Power attacks give you plus 15 attack speed for 10 seconds and restore a small amount of health to you and your companions. That's interesting. It depends. It really depends what small amount means. How small is a small amount? Because if it's like 1%, then that's pointless. If it's like 5% or more per power attack, you want to power attack a lot with maces anyway to build up stun. But then tactical efficiency, plus 20% ability cast speed. That's sick. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, we're gonna give it a go. 20% ability cast speed is already very exciting because that gives me plus 40%. But it'll depend a little bit on the heal as well. Let me just try this out. Yeah, that's pretty bloody speedy. That was pretty bloody speedy. My god. Let's get some loot in. Go talk to Ianku. I'm not a big... Like, it has to be really good for me to use it, because I'm not a big fan of maces for some reason. Just stylistically, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe it. Just in terms of vibes, I'm a sword guy more than a mace guy, you know? Game? Where are you taking me? I don't understand. No. Am I meant to? I guess I'm meant to drop here. I should have gone out the other way. My God, they've taken me on a murderous route out of this place. What am I meant to be doing? I don't understand why I'm here. Why if I come out this way? It's a horrible place to be. Am I missing something? Can I just fast travel back over? I'm just going to fast travel back over there. I don't understand this at all. I'm very confused. I'm sure there's a way across. But, oh well. Where are you, Yanku? I hope you're okay. I mean, I think, realistically... Oh, if the mace is good, we're going to have to respec, by the way. If he is okay, I suspect he still probably needs putting out of his misery at some point. Oh, he's still alive.
We spoke before, yes? Marius? We spoke before.
Razvan will never hurt anyone again.
I trust you ended him? One way or another?
It's over, Viate. You can rest now. I promise.
Right, Viate. And so can you. Remember that.
I hope you both find peace now.
I will likely find it first. Marius has never sought peace.
Quiet, you Nimdude. I know how to seek peace if I want it.
Right. Clearly. I leave you now, full of peace.
Will you be alright, Viate? What can I do to help?
Nothing more you have to do, Viate. Just keep living and try to laugh once in a while.
Right. I will miss you, Viate. I love you.
Aww.
So light. The circle is broken.
Aww. Right, I need to go to a camp. We need to talk to Marius. And we also need to upgrade the mace. If that's something we're gonna do. Back down here. And then back up to the northwest and a few side quests to handle up there. Excuse me. I think we're on the verge, folks. The verge of greatness. I.e. finishing the game. Alright, let's have a look at this weapon. Wrong one. Okay, so at the moment we've got Rallying Strike, so that's 15% attack speed and a small amount of health. We can get 30% attack speed, which is good with maces, because maces attack really slow, so increasing the attack speed is actually really good. Or a full combo attack gives you 5% damage reduction for 10 seconds. Okay, well that sucks. That's absolutely terrible. So we'll take Seizing. And let's have a look at Moonstrikes as well, because it's pretty cool actually. I might use it every now and again to just like pop ahead from a distance. Power attacks deal moderate frost damage, power attacks deal high frost accumulation, or killing an enemy gives you 5% damage reduction. Again, why do they keep offering me 5%? Doesn't that replace it as well? It's even worse. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right. I'm going to sell most of that. I'm breaking you down. Wait, am I? No, I regret that immensely. Oh well. That's his life. Yeah, just gonna sell that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of checking some things in my head. I can't upgrade anything, can I? Oh, we can upgrade the Grimoire. Of course we can. This is important, actually. Minus 10 on our cooldown, which is pretty sweet. And there we go. Up to Legendary on everything. My armor, both my all three of my weapons, yeah. Absolutely everything. Now, though, I need to get these toadstools. I'm really not finding many of them at all. We can craft some. Oh, we can craft 10, actually. That's quite... Oh, we can make 17, apparently. All right, okay. Well, that helped. And then living steel chunks. How many of those can we make? This is why you take Scavenger. Scavenger is so good. And I need Dragon Hide. Jesus. And we need Glasswood Branches. Love you, Scavenger. I'm going to hold off. We need to see if Battle Trance is any good. Because then, if it is, obviously that's the one we want to prioritize in terms of leveling it up. Moonstrike is low priority. God, I'm really going to need more toadstools. Bonus!
After all this time,
Oh, hey, Leslie.
finally returning home. How you doing, Marius?
I'm holding on.
Andrew's titties. Feel the power coming off that thing. It's not going next to my bedroll, is it?
I can't imagine.
As we were saying.
I can't imagine it's going to be better, but
Holding on. Got pretty intense back there.
Takes a lot of strength to go back to face something like that.
Thanks. Didn't feel like strength at the time.
You faced something horrible and didn't go catatonic. That's strength. No matter what it feels like, dear.
I'm not the only one here who has sad parent stories. Giada's folks turned into plants.
Everyone is haunted by something. It just hurts when that something is family.
Right. I'm fine. Let's just leave it there. Envoy? I thought I'd feel different after dealing with Razvan. Somehow more at peace. There was this threat I didn't even know I was afraid of, and now it's gone. So why doesn't it all feel better now?
it's been a lot. Give it time.
Right. It's just... I've spent so long being terrified of... what? I still feel like I don't know. Been dealing with this all my life. Someone starts acting strange, then clearly something terrible's about to happen. My people were in a cult. They believed what Razvan said. They died because he asked them to. But he wasn't behind every corner. He was stuck in a cave, babbling in mushrooms.
Been through a lot, but it's over now.
Seems to be. Yes.
But it's over.
I appreciate what you've done to help me. I won't forget it. Thank you for finding that amulet. It's such a small thing, but it helps.
Must have been love, but it's over now. Glad to hear that.
Just holding it brings back memories. Good ones. There was a sense of purpose, I think. They all left Solace for a reason. They trusted Razvan. People began to act strange. My parents weren't around as much. Everyone started paying all their attention to Razvan. We all know what happened next.
It's funny, I think I, like most people, would say that you'd never get sucked in by a cult, right? I would like to think I am too intelligent and too... I'm not trying to big myself up here. Too intelligent and too self-assured and sort of too independent by nature to like get sucked into a cult. But the funny thing, and I'm sure lots of you watching this video, not that there's lots of you watching this video, but I'm sure those of you watching this video would probably say the same thing. I think everybody thinks they're not that person. And you can be as confident as you like in that fact. But the fact is, everyone out there who's like stuck in like a murder-suicide death cult, I guarantee if you asked them before they joined, are you the kind of person that gets sucked into a cult? They would to a person say no. And they would have been just as sure as any of the rest of us. Now, some of us are right, but at least one of you watching this video, or even myself, I don't think it's me, but I'm sure none of you do, but at least one of you watching this video, statistically, is probably likely to get sucked into a cult. That's just the way it is, but you won't know it's you. You know what I mean? It's kind of like with, you ask people if they would help people out on the street, if they're getting jumped, or there's a burning building or whatever, would you help? Everyone says yes, but push comes to shove and no one actually does it. We aren't as self-aware as we'd like to think. What happened to your people was truly tragic.
It was Razvan. He built up their trust and betrayed it all at once. I just wanted to thank you, Envoy. That's all.
It's okay.
Anyway.
No worries, buddy.
Until next time.
Do you want to chat again? You must have a lot to say. No, apparently not. What do you want to talk about, Yasli?
Well, seems there is more to our dwarven friend than we thought. Than even he thought. And to know that monster is still out there. That he could do that all over again. It's sickening.
I don't think he can really do that anymore. Too far gone to be a problem.
Oh, take it from me, dearie. You can always be a problem. Either way, at least that part of Marius's life is done and dusted. The next time we find a cult like this, let's stop it before they get to the death part, shall we?
Deal.
Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss. How can I help, darling?
There's a training thing. Okay, let's talk about the recurring dream you've been having.
Well, I suppose you've earned that much. And I do enjoy rewarding tenacity. Though between your dreams and mine, it's a wonder anyone gets any sleep around here. You remember that I nearly burned my family home down when I was young?
I'm trying to place her voice. It's like, what do I think the actress would look like for this voice? And it's really difficult. She sounds like really young and really old at the same time. I can't. I need to hear it. I'm going to close my eyes. Sure.
It was an accident. And I paid for it. My parents refused to buy me more spellbooks for years. Well, shortly after all that fuss, the dream began. It started at first with a fire. Just flames, crackling, and a feeling of safety. I thought it was a little weird, but nice. But then the dream kept coming back, night after night. I learned more every time. I saw that it was a fire in a hearth. And that hearth was in an old library. I assumed it was a library, at least, to explain why there were so many tablets lining the walls.
We're going to play a guessing game. So just listen throughout this conversation. I want you to predict. I don't know the answer yet. We're going to Google it after this. I want you to predict how old you think Yatsli's voice actress is going to be. Were you alone in the library?
No, there's someone else there, but it's like I'm a ghost. They can't see or hear me. In the library, there's just one person, but they're wearing a hood, so I never see their face. They do the same thing every night. They curl up in a chair by the fire, hold a tablet to their chest, and then the fear comes. The paralyzing, all-encompassing fear of something.
Don't have anything specific.
Just the noise. A low, deep banging starts, and it rattles through your bones and shakes you to your core. And it replaces the beat of your heart with this droning on and on and on until you forget every other sound you've ever heard.
A beat. Steel feet on the shore. They come by night.
And then, as it just gets louder and louder, and right before it gets there, I wake up.
You've been listening to too many of Giada's ghost stories.
And let me tell you, waking up in a cold sweat does nothing for my fur.
You don't know the sound source, I assume?
How sibilant. No. Just that it's all-encompassing. It's strange. I've not told many of the details of my dream. I suppose I must like you quite a bit, Envoy. Don't let it inflate your ego too much. You know, Envoy, we've traveled enough that I think I've gotten a handle on your style. Style of fighting, I mean. Your fashion sense is more opaque. But listening to your incantations, they could use some tightening up. I could probably teach you a thing or two, if you're up for it. What do you say?
we're gonna do this because I was looking through the I have less than 200 gamer score on Avowed. We're like 4th area, and we're quite far through the 4th area. We are somewhat near the end of the game. So I was just looking through the achievements. Now, obviously, a lot of them are still story related, so they're unknown. You can't see what the achievement's about. But I had a look at some, and there's some that we're not going to get. It's things like parry a certain number of times, which obviously I'm never going to get at this point in time. But one of them was do the training with each of your companions. And it made me curious because we've never done it before. Anyways, before we do that then, we're going to play this game. I am going to place my bets. I don't think she's as old as she necessarily sounds. I'm guessing 38. 38, I'm guessing. So, place your bets either in the comment section or down below. And I am gonna Yatsli voice actress. Anjali. Oh, she's been in a few cool things actually. Anjali Bhimani. It's a fantastic name. How old is she? No, she's 50. Damn, I was off by 12 years. Sadness. She's Symmetra in Overwatch and Rampart in Apex Legends. For those who are curious, who is she in Diablo 4 then? One sec. I'm curious now. She's been in a lot of stuff. She's one of those actors who's in like one episode of everything. She was in Starfield. Izel. I don't know who Izel is off the top of my head. Even though I've got like a billion hours. Right, whatever you want to teach me, I'm ready to learn.
How about I show you a little bit of everything? What? Out of breath already? Talk to one of the boys. See if they can help with your stamina, dear. Well, I've taught you all I can. Let's hope you put it to good use.
Okay. Do I gain anything from that? I don't know, actually. I'm really curious. Equipment effects, God Totem Blessing, Godlike, Fire, Ranger, Wizard, Records. All the things we killed. 11 lies. Have I really lied 11 times? 4 violent, 8 peaceful resolutions. I killed more Zorips than anything else. That tracks. The game could use some more enemy variation. Does it? I'm really curious whether this gains me anything. Like, I don't care either way, particularly. But I am curious.
I have never wanted a bath this badly. Feels like I'm covered in ash.
You mentioned training together.
Yeah. I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
See, look, this. Oh, it's attribute boosts. Oh, okay. So, right, so this is how it is. Kai can either give you +2 in strength or constitution, or +1 in both. So Yatsli got me, I think it's +1 in perception and +1 in int, maybe? Because we took both. And if we've taken the spell one. So basically, you can withstand a lot of damage. Apparently that's constitution, +2. That's might, +2. A little bit of everything is might and constitution +1 each. +1 each? Yeah.
I've noticed.
That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Thanks, Kai. Huh. Okay. Giata!
We should keep feeding the fire. Who knows what's out there?
Teach me.
Excellent. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an animancer, now's the time.
Animus sharpens their mind. So I think that's intellect. And that's probably resolve. Stand up for yourself, so I want intellect more.
Unfortunately, that can take a lifetime. It's the sad reality of our work. But I'll give you the short version. Now, let's begin.
I was on 8 intellect before that.
You drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention?
On every word, my beloved.
Really? What's the last thing I said?
She's not dissimilar to Josephine in Dragon Age Inquisition. You were telling me about the fight that broke out during your thesis defense.
Oh, nice stand corrected. Even if you had dozed off, no harm done. Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind.
Thanks, Yata. Oh my god. What the heck?
If I might.
Yeah, intellect 10. Wow. Okay. It's funny, I put all these points into intellect, and it's actually probably one of the worst stats now for me. Just because I don't really care about maximum essence or elemental resistance. My resolve, bless my resolve, it's still 1. I haven't got a single thing buffing it up. That's a bit mad.
Must.
I don't think I can do... Oh yeah, look. +1 intellect, +1 perception, +1 might, +1 constitution, +2 intellect. Nice! I should have done this ages ago.
Envoy?
Now, I don't think I can do Marius's. I think I need to ask him about each area from what I gleaned from Reddit a second ago.
What do you want to talk about?
About surviving? Yeah.
I promise you've never spent time anywhere like this. I have tips that might even be news to you. First rule in Galawain's tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect. Right, changing the subject.
I think I need to do that in every area, basically. So we'll have to... we probably did that in some of the others, but not necessarily all of them. I'm gonna stick with Marius. I just want to hit... I'm gonna leave in a sec and try out... and go talk to Marius in the other locations about the same thing. I just want to hit something. In the meantime, all I want is to hit something. I guess we can do that. I don't know. Let me just nip up here. I just want to see how much health we get back. Oh, no, we can't. Well, we can't. We have to go take some damage first. I just need to know if this is worth using, because we're going to respec if this is good. Because there's things I'm going to want to put points into for the mace. So how the hell do I get over there? Hello? Hello?
Marius, get alive!
Hello? Thank you. Bit more, maybe? Hey. Someone try to kill me, please. They never ignore me this much. What's going on? Do some damage, nerds. Right. Let's see if that's enough.
Never had a chance.
What? Wait a minute, what? Wait, that's an... What? That is... What the hell? I expected it to do like a fifth of that, maybe, if that. That's on demand, folks. That is on demand crazy healing. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, right, well, I found a new weapon. Oh, Andra's offense, I only used you for 1 episode. But you were great, buddy. You were great. I'm not gonna kill it or anything. Okay, wow. Let's upgrade it. I think I feel fairly comfortable committing to this now because that healing was mad. Absolutely mad. Per power attack. So I want to get the thing that gets me more mace stun, and I also probably want to get the power attack damage as well, because we're going to be power attacking a lot. I'm going to have to knock some spells down. I don't know, we'll think about it. We're going to be respeccing anyway. I can't believe how much that healed. There's probably a good reason that this mace is found at the back end of the 4th area, because that is more healing with a single power attack. It was above 10%. I'm very curious to see how much it is exactly. I want to see an actual number, so we're gonna have to get like really low on health and try it out. Let's upgrade it as much as we can. This is which is twice, as it happens. So is that the final one? I can't go any higher than that, can I? Yeah, we are 1 away from the final level for it, which is cool. Just need a little bit more living steel chunks, but we should upgrade this as well. I mean, it's kind of like a baby upgrade for babies. But I feel I'm more likely to keep the grimoire. Oh, whatever. We'll get more. It's fine. It's fine. Marius! Oh my god, Yasli.
You any louder?
Only if you say please.
Nimmed. Envoy, what do you need? Right. What do you need? Right. This might be good information for you, since I don't know if Aedyr has wastelands like this. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat.
Like you.
You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons. Getting sick out here is the worst.
Thanks, buddy.
Right. Changing the subject. Thanks for talking.
Okay. I don't think we did it in Emerald Star. I think we maybe did it in the very first area, but I think that's probably it. So we need to get back to Emerald Star. I hope this game gets a sequel. I'd be down. It feels, in a way, like a test. What's it called again? A proof of project. A proof of something. Concept. A proof of concept. It's a really good game. I like a lot of the stuff about it, but it definitely feels like if they had like a bigger budget and a little bit more time, it could be something truly special. It could be like really magnificent. You know, you'd expand the worlds out a little bit, throw in another companion or two, make the combat a little bit more varied, do more with the crafting system, mix up the enemy types a lot more. There's definitely a lot of ways you can improve, which is true for like every game ever made, don't get me wrong. Arius.
Envoy, what do you need? Ask away. Most of this is probably old information for you, but you asked. Less urgency for shelter here. You can find shrubs to block the wind or tree cover to protect from rain. There's also plenty of food around too, if you know where to look. Rule of thumb, if it's red, don't eat it. Or if it makes you itch. There's also just about any kind of game you can imagine. Just make sure whatever you catch doesn't have mushrooms growing out of its face. Oh, and be careful when you leave the roads. You never know when that deer you killed was some Delumgon's favorite pet. You know, if you're this interested in survival in the living lands, we can take this even further. I'm impressed with what you already know. Still, never hurts to know more. So, what do you want to learn?
I don't know. Which one? Quicker, quieter, and more agile. What is? I need to know what Marius' is. Dexterity and Constitution. Do I want dexterity? Dexterity's pointless for me, isn't it? I think. It's perception that I want for crit. I don't think dexterity. Dexterity's attack speed, which let's take Constitution.
Right. People think survival is about knowing what to eat and where to drop your sokka. But there's more than that. You'll have to learn to withstand pain, resist poison, and laugh at discomfort. I can help you with that. This is gonna be fun. Right. That about does it. You're a quick study. At least now I don't have to worry about you so much out there. I can spend my time watching over Kai and Yatsley. Teaching is its own reward, I guess.
+2 Constitution. Yeah, not bad.
I'm starving. Serves me right for not packing enough snacks.
I've got some cheese. Want to share?
You have cheese? Where did you get cheese?
Maurice's pack. It's full of snacks. I figured he wouldn't miss a little cheese.
I won't tell if you don't.
I would not trust that cheese as far as I could throw it. Not from anyone else's pack, maybe, but not from Marius's. It'll be... God knows what it'll be, but it won't just be cheese. And back we go. It'd be nice if you could load up the map from here and then click where you want to go from there. But yeah, it'd be cool to see a sequel. I hope it's done well enough to deserve one. I'm not sure how well the game did. Anywho, many quests in the north. Let's head up there. How am I gonna? Yeah. I see. I need to find a shop at some point as well. I am loaded with goodies. This way. Got a couple minutes of traveling. A couple minutes of the old banteroonies with my peeps. You're my peeps, by the way, in case you were curious. I really want to go bash things with the new mace and my new casting speed. That's the thing. It's not just got an incredible heal, but the cast speed things. Look at that, and it hits like a truck. Bonk. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bonk. 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 There's something so matter of fact about how it hits. I don't know why it's just bonks. It proper bonks. It doesn't have like the lovely slice noises off a sword. It's just unk, unk. I'm just slapping them with this massive piece of metal. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do to finish off. We are going to respec yet again for about the millionth time, which I know you all find very exciting. I'm tempted to respec my points, actually. Yeah, I'm going to a little bit. So this is it on... I've got 25 points. I'm putting less points in intellect. Although I probably already put... I had 10 already. I know there's an achievement as well to like max out a stat, so I'm just thinking, well... God, look, I don't even get... It caps at 15. Perception, so there's not much point in that. I'm only 4 points of max for that, yeah. You see that the first 5, or the first few are more important. Up to 10, you get 2% crit, and past 10, you only get 1%. So, perception past that point becomes less worth. But the thing is, we've got over... it'll be the same with might as well. 3% damage, and then it'll drop to 2. And that'll drop to 1, yeah. That's quite balanced, actually, just based on my existing gear. And I got an achievement, so. Right, let's do this yet again. Yeah, I'm always going to take charge. Because you have to take charge, minor missiles, or tango foot. Okay. Toughness. Only want 1 point in toughness at the moment. Critical hits with melee weapons. Just gonna pick up the basics that I want. Power attacks with maces and two-handed hammers. Now, I don't think two-handed maces are a thing. So, I want that. I want a point in retribution. Scavenger is becoming less important. Oh, dagger swords and spear. Oh, I don't need that then. I need that. I need that. I need 4 points in this. No, 3 points in that even. 2 points in pillar. Blast of Frost. I might only want 1 point in that. I don't know if having it last 4 seconds. Oh, screw it. It's fine. 2 points in that and that, and what's the other one we use? Missile salvo. I don't really use it, but I like the big bonk that happens, so don't have much choice. 3 points in Harvest Essence, of course. I really rarely use Arcane Veil. Like, I know it's good in my heart, but I just don't use it that often. 1 point in Frost Accumulation. Right, I'm going to come back for Arcane Veil, but not quite yet. I'm going to double up on Scavenger still until we've maxed out our gear, in which case we'll respec and get rid of it. Damage with one-handed melee weapons. We want at least 2 points in that. The third point is not fantastic, so we'll leave that for a second. Critical hit chance. All 3 in that. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. So the next thing I want is probably a point in Finesse, and then we can come back and put a point in... We can start working on Arcane Veil maybe, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think there's anything I've missed out on that I needed. So I've boosted my stun by 50%. We're going to stun constantly. It's going to be crazy. That's always a good value point. I think 2 points in toughness, maybe not 3. I think max level is 30, so we'll have to see if we get there by the end of the game. But we're going to be going that way, I believe. So there's a bridge over, so... Oh, right, it's destroyed.
I don't want to go back. I can't.
Okay. How am I meant to get there? Oh, right, I can see, yeah, there's a thing we bashed there. Alright. So, next video, we will head over to the northwest. Many quests to do over there as well, and we'll go bash some things with our utterly broken mace. This thing is wild. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much as always. Bye-bye.